And to that end, we welcome into the show Nixa head coach John Perry. Coach Perry, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Coach, a huge win tonight. Tell us about this game between the two Eagles, Joplin and Nixa.
Well, we got off to a pretty good start. I think we scored 14 and held them. And then we had a 4th and 1 that we were going to go for it at midfield. Had a snap that was bad, so they took over. Defense held. And, we ended up, I think, scoring 3 more times before halftime. So we were up 35-0 at half, and then scored a couple more after the halftime. But we ran the ball really well through it when we needed to. I thought our defense was really good tonight. It was just a good ball game. Like they turned it over a couple times, which helped us out. And, I think our guys were ready to play. We had made a lot of mistakes last week, so we were looking to get back out there and try to clean it up a little bit, But I thought our kids played really well.
Coach, how happy are you with that defensive effort today, and who are some of the kids that really stood out?
Well, very happy because we kind of got off to a slow start last week in the first half. Webb City had rushed for over 200 yards. We just didn't think we played with the intensity that we've been practicing with. So, they came out in the second half of that ball game, played really well, held them to 0 points. And then tonight, from the very beginning, came out and played really well. Parker Mann is kind of the leader of that defense. He's a safety, a lot like Spencer Ward. He's downhill. He's fast. He's extremely physical. Our corners were good tonight. Was able to hold the wide receivers in check. And, our front four has gotten better and better and better. 3 of those 4 are back from last year. And, I thought tonight they did a really good job. I know I saw the stats at halftime, and they were averaging about 3 yards per rush. And if you can hold somebody to 3 yards per rushing attempt, you're probably going to win.
Coach, did you come out of tonight's contest relatively healthy?
Yeah, I think we were completely healthy. The second half, went really fast because it was a running clock. So we were able to play our younger guys a lot in the second half. And, I think we are completely healthy, and we'll be ready for this huge game we're going to have next Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say it really just doesn't get any easier. You start with a Republic team that went to the Class 5 state title, a Webb City with the history that they have, a Joplin team that's very good, and now you've got another state-ranked team playing at Carthage next week. What do you know about the Tigers?
Well, I know they were really good last year. I think we beat them 34, maybe 28. We were up 21-0, and they charged back, and it was a really close game. I know they have a ton of starters back. They do a really good job of coaching high school football. They play sound defense. They on offense are just rock solid. They do a great job in the offseason in the weight room. Their kids are physical. They're strong. Like, they're as good a program as there is. So we knew going in, our schedule was front end heavy. Like, we've played some of the best teams in the conference on the front end, but we knew Carthage was going to be the best team on our schedule from the very beginning because of how many guys they had coming back from a team that was, ended up pretty good last year.
Coach, kind of talk a little bit about some of the things you do there with your podcast. I've really found interest in this, and I know this is a football show, but this is a coaching show. This is a motivational deal. Talk about what you do and kind of prop up yourself a little bit with what you do.
Well, I'm a lifelong learner. I wake up every single day trying to figure out how to, add some value to somebody's life, to add something to my own life and try to get better. And I've wanted to do the podcast for years because I'm a podcast listener. When I'm in a vehicle, I'm always listening to something. And finally, just over a year ago, I decided that, I've been thinking about it long enough. So I jumped in. And, what's been great is this. I've had conversations with some of the greatest people in the United States of America, and from that, I get a lot of stories that I get to share with our kids. I shared a story this week with our kids that I got from Allen Stein Jr., who was a basketball skills coach, had a great Kobe Bryant story that was fitting, for something that was going on in our program. So to me, it adds value to our program, like it's just great conversations that lead to stories and lead to things that, I can even use with our kids. And, and it's been a blast, man. Like, I've enjoyed doing it. I mean, it's, to me, it's been a win-win.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, I'll let you enjoy this one tonight. Pretty much a statement win tonight, but you're at Carthage next week, and best of luck, and hopefully we'll get to visit with you again.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate what y'all do.
All right, Coach. Hey, we'll see you at the Quarterback Club.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good night.